Peace, Y2. Black Bruh TV in the house. Just wanted to make this video. Another celebrity. He does it again. John Legend. What's going on with his situation? What's his motive for talking? And I know he been through and met R. Kelly. I know he probably met Michael Jackson at least once. Or even did a tribute to Michael Jackson before in his lifetime. But what's the story behind it? You think they offered him a bag? Do you think they offered him enough money for him to say, okay, I got to say something about this shit? What's the deal? Come on now, John Legend. To me personally, I don't even think you should have even opened your mouth. Not even on both situations. But you do what you do. I mean, most people, at least 60% or maybe 40% of the people, when that bag is issued in front of them, they will take it. You're a celebrity. I know you're making money in the industry, but what's really going on? What's the deal? It's two people you done came out and talked on. R. Kelly is one of them, and Michael Jackson is another one. Now, this Neverland situation, I don't think you should tarnish his legacy like that. But, you do what you do. If you had so many years in between the time of his allegations and the stuff that Michael Jackson went through to say anything, and you didn't say it, and all of a sudden they making a movie about it, or a docuseries or documentary about it, about him. Even with the R. Kelly situation, all those years, and now you decide to come out and saying it something. That's kind of shows people what's your intent. Your intent is to tarnish the rest of their legacy, to me, and to tarnish the family members in a big way by speaking on that man or them men in those ways. It doesn't make no sense. Now, I know you did a tribute to Michael Jackson at one point. I forgot the date. I have to look it up, but I know you did a tribute. And, and probably was your idol. But why the sudden change? It doesn't make any sense. What happened? Did they offer you the bag? Was enough money presented to you for you to say, I got to get this shit? I'm saying anything now. I don't care, or I'm going to say what I got to say. Because it looked mighty funny year after year passing, and you never open up one word about Michael Jackson's story, or what happened, or what things you seen happen. You didn't open up one word. You ain't try to say one word about it. R. Kelly situation, basically the same thing. I don't know if you ever did a tribute to him or met him, or I'm sure you probably used to like his music. I don't really know, but at the same time, it just seemed when a movie coming out or a docuseries or some type of documentary coming out to damn near expose or what's going on with their situation, people come out the woodwork sometime. And when the critics, such as kind of me right now, look back at it and say, damn, all that time I decided to come out was okay. What's wrong with that? That looked funny. But maybe the bag was hovered over your head. And they probably say, either come get it or we gonna give it to somebody else. It sure look bad. John Legend, I don't care how much of a singer you are. You shouldn't even put your mouth in saying anything on mic, for sure. Don't come years later, and then open your mouth on it. It's very sad, and you had perfect opportunity. I don't know what you was doing around the moments when the allegations was going on for both situations, and you didn't say anything at that time, you know. It's very pitiful to see, especially a celebrity coming out and stating something when we all know it took so long and you never opened your mouth during the time when it was out, you know, or whenever whatever happened, you know. It's really a no-no, but, you know, it's on you. Most likely you have to deal with the families flack that they're going to give you for doing their son or their brother or cousin or whatever wrong, you know. You're going to have to deal with it, because I'm sure they will come at you if they ain't already coming at you now over it. It's sad. But that's just the video I wanted to come out, you know, and put my comment on it, you know, from what I seen, you know. I kind of researched it a little bit, and to me it didn't even seem right for him to even do that. But he gonna do what they do. People gonna do what they do. But I think when that bag was presented, he decided to open his mouth both times. What y'all think on it? I'm the only one thinking like this? Or do you think that he did it for his own rightful reasons, you know? Do you think the bag was swung over his head and he decided to take it and say, hey, look, I'm saying anything, or I'll tell what I had to tell to make my statements come out and people know about it? What you think? I mean, y'all could comment me on this. If not, you know, I'll try to join one of the other channels and maybe comment or put my talking points into play, you know, because I really didn't think it was right, you know. I mean, I know I'm on the outside looking in, but hey, this social media. We're all going to give a comment or two about a lot of different things. People can't say you shouldn't talk on it. This social media. People go say whatever. You know how it goes. But I really just don't think that he should have even opened his mouth. Especially inside some type of documentary or docuseries. The man is gone. And you definitely shouldn't even open your mouth after all those years. Now, if he did you anything, I'm talking about to you personally, then I can understand. I can understand. But otherwise, don't do it. You done it. So I can't say don't do it. It's over. You didn't open your mouth, and that's on you. Whatever you got coming, people go get at you. If they don't get at you and leave you alone, hey, you're as good as gold then. But it was wrong. That's all I could say. This Me Too movement is pretty serious. Whatever's going on with that Me Too movement is very powerful if you see the greats getting fall down to their wayside, getting knocked down to their knees. It's very serious. And there's going to be many more to come over a period of time or the next few years. It happens. I mean, I advise all the musicians, don't do the things that you know you don't supposed to do. Now, the master situation, you need to own your masters. Chris Brown owned all his masters. That's a good thing. I'm advising other people, which I ain't in no position, but I'm giving advice. You know, from what I see on the outside. And you need to own your masters. If you can find a way to own your masters, you know, and work on it to get it, hey, you're in good shape. Because at the end of your career, you're going to understand why. Or if anything was to happen and you can own a certain percentage of your masters, that would be even great. Because your family most likely will be well taken care of just off of that. You know, depending on, you know, your status in whatever music level you was on, you know. Because these powerful people, they coming for it. They want the masters. If they own it already and you didn't sign it away, it's just a lost cause. I heard R. Kelly did that, he signed his masters away. I don't know how sure, that's allegedly. I don't know how for sure that is. I don't know what's going on with that, but you know, if he did, you have to own that. You're an icon. You're an icon. And a big icon like R. Kelly, big icon like Michael Jackson, big icon like Prince, you have to own those masters. I think Prince owned his masters. And, you know, that's what I think took him down, because the people wanted his masters. And now they probably own it, if anything. If they not own it, they still, you know, lost or whatever he did, you know, to hide them or whatever he did, he did the right thing if he hid his masters or gave them away to somebody, you know, in the family or whatever, you know what I mean? Because he's not here no more. But for that company to just take the masters after his death, if they did, you know, or gain his masters, you know, if it ain't through a court system, it's sad. They want the money. They know how much music he put out, and they know the longevity of his music will stay forever. People gonna always jam Prince. You know, even some of the youngsters that's coming out jamming Prince. But Michael Jackson the same way. I don't know how much of his masters he owned. I think he owned a good bit of his masters. You know, if Sony took it, I don't know, you know. But, you know, we hear the stories already, you know, but I can only talk from a logic standpoint because I don't know the definite, you know, point and of what happened. But, you know, you hear so many stories, but research is the best way to find out, you know, and sometimes you still ain't going to be able to find out because things in his family or their families, you know, is kept, you know, at a secret level. So, but R. Kelly, I hope, you know, you at least own some of your music. If you don't, it's going to be a hard one for you, you know. But John Legend, it doesn't make no sense. I mean, that's my take on it. I think John Legend should have never said anything, especially on Michael's Neverland situation, that just came about. He shouldn't even, to me, he shouldn't even speak on anything. But, people go do what they do, whether it's for the bag or for some type of, might be an album coming out by him and he wants to speak on it. And around that time his album come out, they're going to make him blow up. It's all kind of different things. People do things for a reason, So my take on it is just, I think he should have never spoke out on Michael's situation, But that's me.